Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. This is the Mystic Leo. My name is Ana Zsofia, and I'm a very proud Leo. It's great to see you guys. We're going to do the weekly energy check-in and see what's going on. Money, love, career for you guys. Okay. If you haven't already, definitely check out the predictions for December. Those are up. Okay, for Leos only. That is, I don't know, when did I do those? Last week sometime, so you guys can check those out. If you've never been here before, hi, how you doing? Great to meet you. Down in the description box, you can find out lots of things you need to know about me, maybe, if you want to, and where you can find me on other social media platforms. Also, where you can get readings with me. That's all in my link tree. Okay, guys, so check that out. And last but not least, you know how to do this. Take what resonates, leave the stuff that doesn't. Feel free to flip and reverse the roles. Okay, guys, it's not going to resonate for every single person that comes here, and that's okay. I got plenty of readings you can check out. Don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to sub. Come on back and see me. All right, let's do this. So, interesting. So, you guys might be in your feelings a little bit this week. And because we're dealing with the third house of like how we see things. Also, like your social life, discussions, maybe you're having emotional or very heated discussions this week. You could have some stuff happening like with your brothers and sisters, okay? Siblings are the third house as well, okay? So be aware of that. And then we have Cancer, the doula energy. And, you know, Cancer is very receptive. It's water. It is intuitive. It's also very emotional. So just look out for that energy this week, okay? So, you know, you may feel very protective over a brother, a sister, somebody in the family, something like that, okay? Or really protective over like what you're thinking, what you believe, something that you feel very strongly about. You also have the health. Love this for you guys. So watching over your health this week, this could be really important for you, or making very healthy decisions, doing things based on how your health is. Maybe some of you are starting some exercise programs. Maybe you're jumping in on the new year a little bit early. But this says, I honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So thinking a lot more consciously, quite possibly about how you eat, maybe stepping up your exercise game this week. All right, Leo, I'm loving this energies for you guys so far. All right, what else do we got here for Leo? Surrender to the divine, the full moon energy. So yes, this week may be a lot about letting go, surrendering to what is, or what spirit probably has for you this week, okay? Sometimes, and I've said this before, we spend a lot of time pushing for what we want. And, you know, sometimes we don't understand that there's a blessing in getting what we need instead of what we really want, okay? So maybe that has in part to do with like your emotional thing this week, okay, Leo? And then we have focus. Okay, we have the focus card. So this card reminds us to sometimes take a moment to zoom out and take a look at the surroundings and the big picture. About why we're doing things, what we're working toward, okay, and getting ourselves refocused on what's really important to get to where we're going. So I feel like you guys, some of you might get really, really super focused on what you're doing right now, especially if it's like not your regular job and you're doing something else, okay? So maybe you're focused to work on your money, get ahead, focused on your family, your kids, your relationship this week, okay? Now, I pre-shuffled these when I was also talking to you guys, so let's talk about these. We have damage. I don't like this. It says there might be a financial loss that you didn't see coming. You need to be prepared and have a contingency plan. This is not the time to take risks, okay? So maybe your focus is going to be financial right now, okay? And then we have taking chances. It's time to take a leap of faith in this situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. Wait, Spirit, how you going to be like, do this and don't do this? I'm curious. All right. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but may lead to great results. So I feel like for you, maybe this is about not taking a huge risk. Like maybe you shouldn't buy a house right now, but maybe what you should do is look at some sort of investment, maybe like an IRA, something that maybe pays you dividend, maybe like a small financial risk in order to gain more money. Okay, that's what I feel like that message is saying. And then we have the traveler. So some of you could be traveling or planning travel. It says there's an opportunity for you to travel for work or business. You might be attending a convention or a training that will enhance your skills. I like this for you guys. I'm going to grab my other cards for you, and then we're going to move on and jump into the reading because honestly, I'm really working on not taking, 4 hours to do our readings. Okay, so the first card out is the pineapple. All right, reconciliation. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but there may be a reconciliation between you and somebody else, and that's why we have that emotional energy. Remember. We have the boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I feel like this goes along with our focus card, right? So you might be, again, like I said, honing in on a skill, honing in on something, giving yourself a little kick in the pants this week. Maybe you have a little more extra energy than you've had before. Okay, Leo? And you're using it to your advantage. We have the elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So some of you, I feel like some of y'all could do, like maybe you travel and you go someplace that really affects or impacts you. Like maybe you're going to a place that means something to you when it comes to, let's say, your family, or maybe you're still with your family at this time when you're seeing this reading, and this has a big effect on you later down the road. I feel like many of you are thinking about like looking at where you are and taking kind of stock at like how you have or have not been nurturing certain kinds of relationships, and maybe really wanting to start nurturing certain relationships. Like maybe some of you have younger siblings and you don't spend a lot of time with them. So part of your focus or refocus might be like getting to the bottom of what's really important, because maybe some of you have been on like a quote money hustle for so long that gratitude starts going out the window, and spending time with family goes out the window. And I feel like you guys are getting really more focused on things like your health, emotional connections, relationships, and what's really important to you. Okay, we've got one more. We got the rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, so be careful as somebody that might try to push your buttons this week. Okay, Lear, because like I said, we still in that Mars retrograde or whatever the hell, I can't remember, is going on. Mars retrograde, Leo, Aries, I don't know, something. It's going to piss you off. Okay. I cannot remember. I have not been sleeping good. If I told you the story, you would laugh. All right, let's keep going. Let's look at what else we got here. Overall energy is the Fool, Aquarius. All right, so the Fool talks about infinite possibilities of new beginnings and new things happening for you, Leo. You may decide that you want to jump into something or do something that you haven't done before. Okay. So, or maybe you're just feeling really inspired right now by like a new energy. Okay. Maybe you've been traveling, you've been on some sort of vacation, and it's kind of renewed your vibe. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. I'm liking this energy so far. The Page of Swords. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Who are we talking to? And the Sun. What's the challenge for Leo this week? What's the challenge? Should we do a singles? Let's do a singles again. The challenge is people all up in your business, okay? The challenge is standing on your word, standing on your business, okay? And not letting people tell you what to do, push you around, and also continuing to fight and not be defeated through challenges, okay? What don't you see coming? The Lovers. Gemini. Okay. I like this. There is a relationship, I feel like, that's important to you this week. So we're going to take a look at that and I'm going to clarify, okay? But what you don't see is maybe there is some sort of communication coming through here, a conversation you're having with somebody about what this relationship is, where y'all are going, what's going on with it, okay? We'll see. All right. Show me the potential outcome for this week, potential outcome. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, which is great because we have the Knight of Cups out here. And show me the advice for this week. The advice, the advice, the advice. Okay. One more card. Okay, bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords in reverse. Leo, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. All right, so let's take a look at this. We have the Nine of Cups. Feeling really good, feeling very satisfied where you're at right now, okay? I feel like many of you could be decorating this week since we have the Four of Wands here. There may be something that you're learning. Maybe some of you are taking a class or going to you know, some sort of school, but I feel more this is like talking with somebody and learning things. So maybe you're doing some research online. It feels less school. If it was Page of Pentacles, I would feel more like you're taking some sort of course or something like that. But this is something that you like or you desire to do. We also have the Knight of Cups and we have the Sun. So emotionally, overall, you know, even though you might start out the week feeling a little more emotional than normal, it feels like it ends on a really great note with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. And the Sun, there's potentially some sort of pregnancy or the ability to be pregnant, but this is showing if you go to the doctor this week, or if you haven't, schedule. And if you go to the doctor this week, I feel like many of you are getting good news about your health situation, okay? So maybe for many of you, the health card is showing that you have been prioritizing and it's paying off. Like everything that you're doing is starting to pay off for you. I do feel like some of you may find something that helps you with your health as well, okay? So if you've been kind of going through something for quite some time with your health, I feel like this is looking up with the Sun, okay? There's like a completion. Some of you may be completing a course of something like an antibiotic or, you know, maybe you had to do something, okay? So overall, really good energy this week. Really continue, for those who are dealing with certain things, continue to keep fighting for yourself, okay? Continue to keep showing up for yourself, because I feel like that's one of your bigger challenges, is that, you know, maybe you feel like you've been kind of pushed around a little bit. So keep your feet in the ground, okay? Keep your feet on the ground. Take your head out of the clouds a little bit. All right, Leo. Let's see what we got here in the way of relationship. Some of you may have just met somebody with the Fool. Why is the Fool here? This could be somebody that you finally go out on a romantic date with this week. Excuse me, guys. Okay. I feel like you've been kind of bored. You've been doing a lot of the same stuff and maybe complaining about it. Five of Swords, Four of Cups. You're kind of in a weird complacent type of energy, or have been. And something this week is sparking this energy to go do things that you haven't been doing. Okay, so there's a bit of a shakeup in a positive way happening for you here. All right, Leo. And I think it could be that you like start talking to somebody since we have this Page of Swords. This could be online dating, okay? What's this Nine of Cups? Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Okay. So we have the Sun and we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Some of you could have been invited to something recently, or you're about to be invited to something maybe this week where it could be an engagement. Some of you may have gotten engaged or some type of party here. And I think you meet somebody, okay? It's sort of like you decide at the last minute because you don't really want to do whatever this is. Nine of Wands, you're kind of tired. You've been going through a lot of different stuff recently. Maybe you're just worn out, okay? But I think you still believe in the good of people and that there's somebody out there for you. So I feel like y'all go. Y'all like, I'm about to put on these dancing shoes and go out, okay? So I feel like if you're not doing that this week, then you did, like spontaneously, okay? You were bored and you're like, fuck it, I'll go. All right, what's this Four of Wands? I'm talking weddings, engagements. This could have been over the holiday too. What's this Four of Wands, please? What's this Four of Wands? Okay, so I feel like you're having a conversation with somebody here, and this is a very like down to earth, realistic type of conversation. Seven of Cups in reverse. So there's no confusion. There's no mincing words here. For those of you that this is not about a relationship, this could be about a friendship or somebody in your family. Okay. I feel like also that if this is about some sort of connection, I feel like you're being really clear and very upfront because it is the Queen of Swords with the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? This is not somebody who minces their words. They mean what they say and say what they mean, okay? And you don't know. I feel like if you've gone to something and you met somebody, you had no clue that this was going to happen at all. And maybe you wondered, like, why intuitively didn't I know? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like things are hidden from us on purpose for whatever reason. I mean, I feel like the universe be like, I think you need an element of surprise. Let's check this Page of Swords out. Three of Wands. Okay, makes sense. Somebody's looking here online. This could be you, or they're looking at you. What else? Nine of Swords in reverse. No anxieties, no worries about this. So I feel like there may have been some sort of anxiety over it, but there's not any longer. I think that, Leo, you've just gotten kind of clear for those of you who have met somebody online or kind of online dating. You've gotten past some anxiety, and I feel like something kind of inspired you to do that. For those of you who are like going somewhere, meeting somebody, I feel like you're taking a look at them online. I feel like almost right away you guys kind of have a conversation. They're asking you like what you're looking for and you're telling them. I feel like you're checking them out online and they kind of check out for you, okay? Now I'm seeing somebody asking you out. Okay, Nine of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups. No whammies, no whammies. All right, what else we got? Clarify that Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries, okay? The Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries here. Somebody who definitely is very interested in you, is very into what they see, very satisfied with what they know already of you. I feel like they are asking you out and you are basically saying, yes, I will go out with you. Okay, what's the Sun? Eight of Pentacles. What else? And the Eight of Wands. This person could live a little bit of a distance from you, okay? But I see you working something out with this person with the Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me, and the Eight of Wands. We have 8 and we have 8. This is very interesting. So 888 might be your number for this week. Okay, my loves. 8 also represents like transitions, transformations, changes, like death, rebirth, that kind of stuff. Okay. So, really nice. We have Leo, you have Aries. I feel like there's a Scorpio here. You have Gemini and you have Aquarius. All right. So, I feel like this week ends on a really high note. You may get some good news from work as well, about something that, that you've accomplished, an accomplishment that you've done. Also, I feel as well, that there is like a project or something that maybe you close, right? Like, so if you're looking for a deal for something, or starting something new at work, it feels like it goes really well for you, whatever this is. You could be an entrepreneur, maybe you're getting, more traffic, something like that. I feel like something comes through for some of you as well this week. Like, if you're looking for money, like a check, maybe a big check clears or something like this. Okay, so really, really nice energy. But overall, the person that you're dealing with right now, or that you may have recently met, likes what they see. Okay, they like what they see. There's a lot of you kind of getting past anxiety, being very clear and upfront with what you're looking for. And I feel like this person is like, hey, I'm about it. Okay, I'm about it. What else you got, Leo? All right. Your challenge, standing on that, okay? And making sure that you're not caving and, trying to twist yourself to be anything for this person but who you are, okay? Showing up authentically. Why is this here? Queen of Cups. So let's see. So you're ready. I think you're ready for love. You are a bit protective. You have the Queen of Cups here. So I do feel like you guys are ready. You're open to love, but you are guarding yourself and not going too fast. Okay. So I do also feel like you are taking your time and again, standing on what you say. Okay. All right. What's the challenge, or the, what you don't see is the Lovers. This could be a twin flame situation. Okay, 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So what you don't see here is that there may be a conversation that you have here with this person that puts you a little bit in your head. Okay, so you may begin to feel a little bit of back and forth, but I feel like what you don't see is that this person is really going to help you kind of get, because their mind is very different than yours, Leo. They're going to help you, like, I feel like be able to, like, ask for support. Okay. I feel like they're going to support you a lot more than you're thinking with the 8 of Swords. You might try to go into your head about the situation, but this person is going to show up like in a way to make you feel better about that. How do I want to say that? I think it's a mutual. I think they're kind of, because the Lovers is mutual energy. I think they kind of feel like you do too. They kind of get in their head a little bit about it, and you guys feel the same, and that's the thing that you don't know. You may have a little bit of like, oh, I don't know, and they may feel that way too, but that's just the nerves. Okay. It's just the nerves. I feel like you both could ask for support from each other, and you will be able to support each other, if that makes sense. Okay. So I see this going in a good direction. Potential outcome, Queen of Cups, that's falling in love. Potential outcome, Justice. This might get serious. It's what it seems like to me. And the Ace of Swords. You know that this may be a great match for you. And that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you are clear that you want to go in on this Libra energy with the Justice card. Okay. And you want to make something of this. I feel like they would be too. Okay. Also too, there may be something that happens for you, like a karmic thing that you have coming. Okay. So you may get something, you may achieve something or get something that you desire right now. because this is like a karmic thing, okay? Okay, potential outcome, the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. I'm not really ecstatic about those cards, but let's clarify them, okay? Four of Swords indicates you probably need a little more rest. The Eight of Cups indicates quite a few different things. It can indicate emotional unavailability, can talk about being on our journey. Some of you, your advice is to really go on a personal journey when it comes to your health and make that part of your priority. Okay, now when it comes to this particular situation, if you have any sort of health issue, you're going to need to let that person know up front. Clarify why this is here, please. Okay. Your advice is to also be clear about the time and the space that you need. And from time to time, maybe you need to make yourself not so available all the time. Okay. It's kind of like saying the advice is to understand that, like, to have a healthy relationship, you've got to have time for yourself, and so does this person. Okay, so I feel like that's part of your advice, is to not jump to any conclusion as well and make any kind of assumptions without first talking to this person, asking this person over the long term. Make sure they're on the same page with you. I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy, since we had the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that you're also letting go of here within the week. Okay, so overall this is really, really good. I feel like there's good talks coming with this person that are very healing, not just to you but to this individual as well, because there has been a lot of people who have walked away from you, Leo, who have been emotionally unavailable. So I feel like part of your advice is to find out how this person also deals with conflict and deals with emotional things that might happen between the two of you. Okay. All right. What else do we got for Leo? Then we're going to jump to singles and see who's coming toward you. We got the Hammer, rebuilding, not today, not dealing, avoiding conversations, boundaries. I feel like that's part of what your challenge is setting healthy boundaries in this connection before you even get really involved in the connection. And then we have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, and ego issues. I feel like what you don't see is that Eight of Swords, that self-sabotage, and that this person can tend to do that as well. Okay, so these are just things to be aware of. And for you, Leo, you may be working on some of these things. Okay, so let me get one last card to close out for you, and then we're going to jump to the singles reading. Okay, let's see what do we got here for Leo. What's the closing message for Leo? All right, Leo. We have the beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. Be careful who you trust at this time. Okay. You got to give yourself a little time and space to not just jump right into anything with anybody. And do some research. Get your information together before you give fully 100%. Because there could be people around you that are not looking for your best interests. Okay, so side note, minus this relationship, this could represent some other relationship in your life. Maybe some of you need to be a little careful about who you trust right up front. Okay, Leo. So with that said, let's jump into the singles reading. Okay. All right. Give me 2 seconds to clean these up. And let's see who or what is coming toward the single Leos. Okay. The single Leos. All right. Single Leos. Show me who or what is coming toward the single Leos. What's single Leo life looking like? single Leos. Single Leos. Okay, single Leos, show me who or what is coming towards single Leos. This is a person who lives at a distance. Oh, what a match here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Show me what else we need to see. Who is this person? Who's this person for single Leos? Page of Swords. Okay, so some of you could meet this person by chatting online. What's the challenge between this person and Leo? This person could be not quite over some sort of relationship here, okay? That concerns me. The challenge may be also that this person could be very religious, and this may get boring to you, or maybe, you know, you find it a little incompatible. I would be careful that this person is got some other things in their life or another person on their mind emotionally. I would be concerned with that. Okay, that could be the challenge here, that you guys, you have different kind of philosophies on life. You may not meet on every level there. Now, what you don't see is the Ace of Pentacles. This person may want to get into a connection right away. Some of you got job offers, just saying, okay? This could end up being a really good friendship if it's not a romantic relationship. So let me see the potential outcome for this. What's the potential outcome? Okay, potential outcome. Okay, the potential outcome is not good. Okay, this person, let me say this. They live at a distance. I'm thinking here by what I'm seeing, this isn't good. Potential outcome is that it's the Devil and the Seven of Swords. They ain't right. Okay. It's weird because it's a good match. It seems like you guys have some things in common here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of talking here. They look good on paper. However, morally, this person may be off kilter. And that's why we have the Taurus energy here. Definitely a Taurus or a Capricorn. Could even be a Virgo. It's a lot of earth sign here. This person, they get bored and I feel like they do shit. Okay. So if you're at a distance, I don't feel like this connection would work. And why we do this, guys, is to see if we should be wasting our time. Okay. Because it seems to me like the potential outcome is this person ends up getting a little cheaty. Okay. And you know what that means, right? That means I get a little stabby. Yeah. So there's that. Let me take a look real quick. What's this King of Pentacles? I'm telling you, they look good on paper. Yeah. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yes. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person looks good on paper, but is not good on paper. Seven of Wands. I think they're hiding some stuff. They're hiding the fact that they look good, but they may not be doing as well as they think they would be. And not only that, but Nine of Cups in reverse is somebody who's really not satisfied with their life. So they may constantly kind of roam from person to person. I don't like this at all. Six of Swords. Why is this here? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. They just left some other relationship. King of Pentacles. Okay, so they may have been married or been in some sort of long-term relationship and they're still moving on from that. I don't think they're quite separated from their person. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? They got a family or something. Yeah, Four of Cups. They're bored. What else? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It's almost like it's weird. I don't want to be like they feel like they're putting all their eggs in one basket or something, but it kind of feels like they're still with somebody else. So, but they're trying to see if maybe it would work someplace else. Okay. So I feel like this isn't a person who can just cut and run away from a relationship, although they're trying to, or maybe they just have, but it feels like somebody who's like, they always got to be with somebody. Okay. I don't like this person. Page of Swords. Clarify this. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is a person who's like, I think always kind of at it with people. Okay, so I'm seeing that. Three of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. I feel like they're kind of always, they got like a big rouster. Okay, they may be talking to you like, I want to see where this goes. I'm kind of invested, but I would not take this person seriously. Okay, why the challenge? Yo, this is a stress. Okay. There's a lot of anxiety here. Two of Wands. Okay. Because I feel like this is a challenge because this person is not going to make up their mind. It's a big decision for them, and they know that they really can't get away from the things that they're dealing with right now, and they're not going to. Okay, it's going to be challenging because the person will try to put you through waiting periods of time and stuff like this. You all are not really on the same page, Leo, so I would say don't really try to make this work. We'll look at the advice. But potential outcome being Seven of Swords, this person's going to betray you. Okay, the Devil. They may have sex addiction. We have Temperance. They might also drink a lot more than they say, or have a health thing. You get what I'm saying? They might have a health thing. And potentially, like I said, they're married, in a relationship. They're dealing with something already. Okay, they're just out here. Four of Wands. They're just out here playing around. They're playing house with people. What's the advice? What's the advice? The advice for Leo. Let go of this juggling ass fool. Okay. Vet them quickly, the Moon. Trust your intuition because you're going to feel that kind of back and forth with this person probably pretty quickly. Know that this is a sign, the Moon with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles came out sideways. You guys know if it comes out sideways, I read it both ways. Understand that feeling of not feeling settled with this person is your intuition telling you that they're not the right person for you. Okay. This kind of looks like a temporary situation for some of you. So if you're dating this person now and this is describing them, I don't see that this is going to go anywhere. Okay, my loves. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I do like to figure out these mofos. Okay, let's see what else we got here. You know, I totally forgot I have coffee sitting right here, y'all. Not really hot anymore. It's like lukewarm. All right, what do we got here for Leo? What do we got for single Leos? Single Leos. There we go. The engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, committed, eternity, completion, union. Like I said, I feel like they are with somebody else. They may even be engaged. We have self-indulgence, right? Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like they're the indulgent one. Okay, excuse me. I had this cookie before I did this reading, and it's making me burpy. I don't know if it's the gingerbread or what. Okay, and then we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, affection, attraction. So I feel like for you guys, this is going to be, you might feel like maybe there's something missing for me that I need to work on. Okay. I do feel like you will want to fall for this person, but I feel like you're also going to stop yourself. Okay. Because you're going to realize like something doesn't smell right here. and want to maybe move away, give yourself space between you and this person so you can see what's going on. I think they may try to love bomb you. I'm not going to lie. I feel like right away they're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so in love. Listen, no, you're not. Okay. You don't know me. All right. They're not in love like that. Okay, so just take notice. All right, Leos. All right, babes, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, my loves. If this did resonate for you, please don't forget, give it the like. Don't forget to sub. Make sure you hit that top notification bell and come on back and see me. All right, babes, love you. Mwah.